Well, we've been teasing it all hour. If you watch that reality show, Love is Blind, which so many people do, it is such a hit. This segment is for you, folks. I'm joined right now by one of the amazing contestants from this season, Mike Gibney, here in studio. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome back home after the whirlwind situation. When did the filming begin? How long ago was that?
It was last year.
Okay.
It was last year, the end of February, into March.
All right. I hate because I know some people wait to binge watch it. When you do these interviews, I don't know. I don't want to give. Am I allowed to give it away?
Yeah, it's all
out there now.
It's out there now. Season's over.
Okay, so first let me ask, how you moved to Ohio not that long ago?
Yeah, no, I moved to Ohio July of 2024. So
he's a Clevelander now.
Yeah,
we're gonna keep you. That's what I moved here 13 years ago, and I'm here for life. So trust me, you're probably a lifer now. How did you get on the show? Was this something that you kind of threw yourself out there for? Did someone else reach out to you?
Yeah, no, it was crazy. So I originally from New Jersey. I had a great work opportunity to come over here to Cleveland, and then all of a sudden, within kind of 3 or 4 months of being here, they reached out via social media on Instagram. And for me, I was like, something was calling me to Cleveland. So at that time, I thought it was, wow, maybe my wife. Who knows?
And so you said, I'm just going to go for this.
Yeah.
So you had to put your life, your job on hold to do this.
Yep.
And what was the experience like for you? Because you made it to the end. You got engaged.
Yeah.
What was this experience like for you?
It was a whirlwind. There's a lot of emotions. It was really, really awesome to kind of be that vulnerable.
I was going to say, you have to be vulnerable. I know we do this for a living and we talk to people, but to really open up about some of the most intimate things of your life for national, did you, at what point did you forget the cameras were there?
After
or did you ever?
After day one.
After day one?
Yeah, after day one, you kind of get used to them. I mean, you're going through it. You're speaking with all these women, you know, on all these little dates, and eventually you just kind of forget they're there, and it's just you and the wall.
So you had a couple connections, but Emma ended up being your final one.
Yeah.
What was that? I mean, clearly, I'm guessing that's the first time you proposed to somebody. What was that moment like for you?
Oh man, very nerve-wracking. Very nerve-wracking because obviously you go through the experience, but you don't know what she's going to say on the other side of the wall. And to get down on a knee and then propose to a wall is scary enough. So it was really cool though, just to kind of like take all of it in and be in that moment. Again, share so much about myself, right? And hear so much about somebody else that it was pretty easy to get down on one knee and say.
Now you got to the altar with her. She said yes.
Yeah.
You said no.
Yeah.
But that was not what you guys maybe had a discussion beforehand, and you ended up being a little bit blindsided.
Yeah. First time, actually. It's the first time that's ever happened on Love is Blind. And for us, the big thing was children. And like Emma and I both tried to kind of see our lives with and without children. And then finally it was like, okay, I do want a family in my future. Like, I just need to know that going forward. Because if I say I do, that's for life.
Absolutely.
And that's just how I was raised. So then standing up there a couple days beforehand, she had said, hey, you know, I'm not ready yet to make this decision. Let's wait. We'll still be with each other. And that was a great idea. I was going with that. So now when you get up to the altar, I was expecting no. Whoever they asked first, we didn't know. And if they asked me, I was going to say no as well. They ended up asking her. I always
wonder how that works out. Like, you don't know who they're going to say to ask first.
Nope.
And so it always works out that the person who goes, the production staff have side conversations with you. Are you allowed to say anything about that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So obviously production is there, but
they get a sense. They
I don't
feel.
know. Yeah.
So she seems like a wonderful young woman.
She's awesome.
And I mean, it's sad to say that it ended up not working out for you two then. So you have parted ways, but it seemed like I was able to watch the reunion. It seemed like you parted ways amicably. And
no, it was good. I mean, again, so we were supposed to date afterwards, and that was kind of the direction that we were going to go in. But then after what happened, it was such a quick switch up. And I was like, all right, well, if you're going to quickly switch up on something like that, you know, then what if you're going to switch up on children in the future?
Okay.
What if you're going to switch up on even bigger issues in the future? So it was kind of like, all right, let's just take a pause for a second and see what's going on, and then just realize that maybe it wasn't my person.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes two really good people just aren't necessarily meant for each other. And now I saw in the reunion that you had brought someone there with you. Are
Yep.
you still with that lovely young lady?
I am, yeah, Tara. She's a lovely girlfriend.
Congratulations.
Yep.
So
Thank you.
it all worked out. You did. I mean, you came together because of this whole experience.
It all
right?
works out. So the thing that's really stuck with me is that if you don't find a wife, even though you go through it, you don't find the love of your life, you learn so much about yourself. And being that vulnerable, being that open, you know, you learn so much about what you want in life and who you are as a person. So that really grounded me there, and I'm able to share that with somebody special now.
So I know all the contestants were from Ohio, which is cool. I didn't realize they do that every time around. They pick a different city. So it's really neat to have folks from Columbus and Cincy
Yep.
and Cleveland represented. You represented us well.
Thank you.
I know there were some gentlemen who didn't get a positive light shined on them, and so I was happy to hear that you were one of the good ones.
Thank you.
And congratulations to you on this new venture. And
I appreciate that.
We'll keep you here in Cleveland if you'll let us have you here.
Sounds good. Yeah,
Thank
love
you
it.
so
Thank
much
you.
for coming in. Come back. We got to get some of your other friends and contestants
Absolutely.
to come on too.
Absolutely.
It's the biggest hit. Would you recommend it to anyone to do it too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Take the risk.
Take the risk, jump in and do it, yeah.
Thanks so much, Mike. Thanks for
Thank you.
coming in
Thanks for
today.
having me.